That's lit. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit, man. Hey, man. Hey, man, say,
Damn.
man. Hey, man, say, man, today is the day, man. I cut the beat off today, man.
He
I
did. He
apologize,
did.
man. But it's episode fucking 55 of the same
Mm.
show. We in here. We involved. Every single person in this motherfucking room
Uh-huh.
has had a long weekend.
It has been a long week for
Okay.
sure. Weekend for sure.
Very fun, entertaining, but long weekend. All right. As you know, I'm your co-host, the one and only Original Smokey.
Let's go.
We got your main host right here, Savage Royale.
Let's go.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
a little geek. I've been drinking and blazing all damn day, so I apologize for my geekness. I am low-key turned.
And we got a very, 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 very,
Yeah.
special guest. You know what I'm saying? Very, very multi-talented
Eddie.
creator, artist.
Eddie in the house.
Eddie, this
Callier.
motherfucker.
Yes,
Did I say it
yes,
right,
sir.
Callier?
Yeah, Callier.
Callier?
It's got that little French roll in there. That
That's right.
Creole.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me 2
exactly.
Man,
Exactly.
how you feeling though today, man?
Man, I feel good. I feel tired.
I bet you just did.
I feel that.
Y'all just did a great performance.
Thank you, thank you,
You know
thank
what
you.
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So Eddie was actually on Stream Space about 2 years ago. Kind of early on in the Stream Space years, you know. But he brought the house down then, and he's back 2 years later, and he brought the house down again, a second time. So first of all, if you didn't see that show, go check it out. It's already on YouTube. Check out the whole performance. I think he gave us 4 songs, all originals. I mean, super talented, amazing musician, guitarist, bassist, singer, songwriter. I mean, do you produce too? Or
Yeah.
Yeah?
I produce all my stuff.
Yeah.
I engineer it.
Mhm.
I do the cover art for it. I do the video editing. It's so many jobs.
Yeah.
So many hats. It's so much.
But you take those hats on willingly, right? Like
I do,
you know what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
when you're an artist and you're creating your art and you're creating your brand, you almost have to take that control in the beginning, you know?
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of stuff from Erykah Badu lately, and she talks about that, really controlling every aspect of her brand, like everything from the music to actually producing some of the records, you know, her fashion, you know, her wardrobe. She's dressing her band, you know, she's styling the band, not a stylist. Like, she's doing her styling her band. Like, I was like, damn, that's crazy work. Who does that?
She different.
Yeah.
What front man styles their own band, you know?
Yeah.
So shout out to, you know, people like her and like yourself that do take full control of every aspect of your artistry.
Oh, man.
It's not easy.
Not easy at all. I will say though, like, there are certain aspects of it where I couldn't see anybody who's not like fully invested into the vision, like taking over a lot of these hats that I wear, because that's one of the like biggest prerequisites, you know, like really caring about it, really putting your all into it, and you know, until people see it done, they don't
Right.
really know what it is to do to begin with, you know. And so
Who do you look up to in terms of the blueprint for that type of model? You know, like what artist, if there is an artist, or, you know, because there's really no rule book or no,
Yeah.
you know, regulations or nothing in the music industry. But
Man.
like, who do you kind of look up to like that?
I mean, I'm definitely a student of anybody that I can find that is doing it at a certain level. You got artists like Prince, of course. You know, he's somebody who,
I was trying not to mention Prince, but
man,
his name was gonna come up
That's my
eventually.
dog.
yeah, no, for sure. Like Prince, you know, all credit to where it's due. He's one of those people that really believed in what he was doing and put forth everything to make sure that it came out the way that he wanted it to.
He the only
You know.
man in history who was allowed to wear heels.
Prince had them heels on, yeah.
Sure it is.
He
Sure
can
it
wear
is.
heels and it's okay.
and it's okay.
It's
I
just
mean, it's
okay.
Prince, and he might knock you out. What you gonna say to him?
Right, exactly.
He might cross you up on the basketball court.
He might cross
Right.
you out like Prince was a real.
Make
he was.
pancakes after.
He
It was
might take
and
your
make
shorty.
pancakes after. He might take your woman. Yeah,
That
ain't
Prince
no
is
might.
crazy. He said it's not a
He
might.
gonna take your woman.
She gone.
Don't be sad though.
She gone. Just give her up.
Don't
Prince
be
in the
sad.
room. Just
I ain't even gonna
I'll
lie.
see you later.
Would y'all think that would be a flex if your homeboy and came back to you and said Prince took his shorty?
I'm like,
I can
I'm like,
imagine
damn, that's
somebody
hard,
probably-
bruh.
I can imagine some people probably like.
Prince ain't taking your girl. Man,
Prince taking it. I feel you. But man, bruh.
You gonna let Prince take your woman?
Oh no, of course not. But
Oh,
I mean,
of course not.
But that's just because I'm me, you know. Like,
Right,
You know,
right.
I'm not, you know,
It's Prince, bruh.
like.
He said, I know it's Prince. He said it's D.
You know,
Confidence. Nigga, I like that.
yeah,
I like that.
He said, absolutely not.
Me personally,
Yeah.
though. Oh, God. Ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But it's Prince, though.
It is Prince. Can't even be mad. I'm like, damn, that's hard.
Yeah.
What you gonna say? Like, what are you gonna say to Prince?
You feel me, though? Like, just imagine this. Just imagine the whole scenario, though. Like, just hear me out, bro. You just chilling, cooling it. Your mans come over, whatever the case may be. He just sit down. Damn, bro, what's wrong with you? Man, bro, you ain't even gonna believe this, dog. Right, gonna need that, huh? Go ahead, take that. Man, dog, I was out last night on the town with my woman. You wouldn't even believe it. That one, Purple Rain? No, yes. Prince.
Prince.
He took Charlize away from me, man.
Charlize.
What?
She sound like she want to get taken. Charlize, yeah, Charlize wild.
Damn, man, how you do that? I don't know, man. It's Prince.
She was just gone.
But what's so fucked up? I came across the love of my life 5 seconds after that. She seen how heartbroken I was. And story she wrote, man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like there are a lot of those in real life.
I'm telling
Like,
I'm
I
telling
feel
you.
like.
I mean,
there-
can you really be mad at your woman that she just wanted to just go leave with Prince? Like, that's a bad man. Like,
Yes, I can be mad. Dude.
Okay, what about Michael Jackson? What if like Michael Jackson was to
Everybody? Just anybody? Usher? Chris Brown?
Chris Brown? Yeah, Chris Brown.
Definitely go
Chris. Okay, let's talk about that.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll be sick though.
I
Chris
think
Brown,
we've ever
damn,
talked
like,
about
for
that.
real.
I don't think we ever talked about that on the Savage Show, bro. Like, what is he charging? $1,000 for basically backstage photos, right?
Would you do that?
No. Wait. Oh, charge.
Yeah.
It? Yeah.
For photos,
Yeah.
and you'll let them do any pose, like
Get your money then, man. Yeah, I'm talking like ass on you.
carrying them, picking them up.
You know what I'm saying? Doing the kissies and all that shit. Like,
I mean, okay, so I've had people do that
Mm-hmm.
for free. Like,
yeah.
like I've had people come up to me while I'm taking pictures and signing stuff and all that, just
Yeah.
taking all types of liberties.
Yeah.
And they didn't pay me a dime.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but boundaries for
Boundaries.
Sure. Boundaries
definitely.
for sure.
Chris Brown ain't got no boundaries.
Yeah. No.
No,
Doesn't he
no.
literally have a song called "No Boundaries" or something?
I think he might. He
Yeah.
actually might.
Hey, y'all remember when Usher was going viral for that type shit too?
Usher was doing that, eating cherries and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But every time it's a dude and his girl, what he do? Yeah, give me them cherries. No, that's my girl.
I ain't feeding her these cherries.
I seen like one video of that though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, for real, one. But he was
Usher.
not having it. He was like, nah. Nah.
Yeah, you got to intercept it real quick. You got to nip it in the bud because once it go too far and she already up on stage up there and you looking up and she gone, it's too late. You got to nip it in the bud immediately. Nah, almost slap that nigga hand. Don't you touch my girl.
Gonna be looking like a sad puppy looking up at his owner.
Once she go up on stage, it's a wrap. She's gone.
That's me right.
Dion gonna be on stage with her like shit.
What you thought?
What you thought?
You invited us.
Man, I remember
To the Lord, we're one.
there was I think it was one of the first shows that I did out of town. Like it was a show in Nashville with Lil G, Gary Jenkins from Silk. You know, there's a meeting in
Oh,
the
yeah.
bedroom. Man, I learned so much from that man. I think it was 2 shows in one night.
That's fire.
And one thing I will say though, there was this one part of the show. So he was going through the show. He was like playing guitar, playing keys, like dancing and jumping around and singing like crazy. And then there was a certain part where he had his assistant go into the audience. And what his thing is, he'll find like the biggest girl in the room. He'll have his assistant specifically find the biggest girl that she could find, and then have her come up on stage, and then he would do what's that song? The one that got really big, the "Freak Me Baby" song. Do that song, and then have a part of the song where he picks her up and then just starts lifting her and going like, and it's crazy too, because I'm like, because he's not a big dude. He's yeah, and so I feel like that's part of the whole thing too.
Now that you bring that up, I think there is this element. There's like because I've seen it in like older, back in the day, like in the 80s, right? Like Rick James almost, in their set where they're almost just like talking directly to women, like they might bring a woman on stage, and it's just like a thing, it's nothing new with Chris Brown and Usher.
Oh
and
not at all.
Like
Well, Elvis was like that.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, everybody's like
It's
that.
it's like you're just a lucky girl that got to go on stage with the celebrity at that
for
night,
real.
You know what? I actually, it took me a while to be able to do that again. And I don't really have anything really in my set anymore for that, like a space set out for that. But I actually got scared because I remember the first time it really like hit, it was around the time where I was like just starting off with like the career side of music. I've been playing and writing songs and producing records and all this other stuff for years, but I started really getting into my bag, like as the artist. And I was on stage and I was singing one of my songs, and there was this one girl sitting in the front row, and she was like staring through the back of my head. And so
Locked in.
locked in,
Oh
and
shit.
oh man, and so I was trying to like
He was
look
on
around the
stage,
room
like-
and everything. I was trying to like
Right, you like
He was on that motherfucker like,
right. I'm sitting
hey,
there.
anybody saying this shit?
Right.
Anybody saying nope? Okay,
I'm sitting there
I'm in-
singing, I'm playing the keys, and I'm looking around the room, but then there she is, just locked in. And I'm like looking around again, there she is, still locked in. So I was like, all right, you want to do this? Let's do this. And so I locked in with her. Tears, like full face, it just like exploded, like just
she started crying. Oh man.
just flowing down her, like she lost her dog or something.
Oh,
And
man.
I was like,
He looked at me.
oh man, that, to be honest,
Did
the
that mess
first-
you up? Did you?
The first time that happened, that really, that
He
messed
looked
me
at
up.
me.
Wow.
Like I couldn't. I mean, I kept singing, I kept doing the show, I kept looking at her, but like I was also like, oh, this is some interesting stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People get really connected at shows.
Yeah.
Definitely get real connected. Whether they're already a fan or
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
In the
That's deep
moment.
for real.
Yeah.
That's deep as fuck. Like,
you probably stop locking eyes with anybody now. You
Man, I can do it again now, but it took
Okay.
me a while to be able to do that again because it really, what it puts into perspective, at least for some artists. For other artists, they're like, yeah, I can do that, and da 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 da. Like, But like it really shows you the power that you have up
What
there.
What do you usually look at when you're performing? Are you looking at people,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
are
for
you kind of
sure.
looking past people?
I
Like what do you look at?
I'm looking at people. I'm connecting, I'm like
Yeah.
seeing how people are moving, seeing people's eyes, seeing people's expressions, watching people like if they're singing along and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and like getting people to move, get like kind of pulling people into the experience,
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's a whole thing for sure, but like man, it took me a while. Like anything more than like a 3-second eye contact
Mhm.
interaction on stage, it took me a while.
Mhm.
Cause that is some power, and like Spider-Man, like with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
And there are people that they don't even care. They're just like, all right, cool, that's
Yeah.
dope. Now I have you, I'll do whatever with you. But like,
Yeah.
you that can actually that can impact people's lives.
For sure. For sure.
Like it's very very yeah.
Do you still critique yourself?
Absolutely.
Like your performances?
Absolutely. Like
Yeah.
I'm like a football coach to myself.
Oh, you be watching
I
film?
feel that.
Yeah. Like literally, as soon as the game is over, I'm in the room. I'll like go to the bathroom. I'll wipe my face off. I might drink some water or something like that. Then I'm sitting down. I'm watching the playback. I'm like, okay, so the foot went this way this time. All right, so let me move it a little bit more to the left. Like I'm like locked in, trying to find ways to constantly become a better version of who I am.
Yeah, because you really are taking I know you take your performance very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just the songs itself, which I know you take seriously as well. I mean, the
Yeah.
songs sound amazing as always, but I've always also admired just your performance.
Thank you.
Your ability to perform and entertain. I think that's something that's kind of lost in the newer generation of music, where people are making songs but they're not great entertainers. They're not. I think part of it is the streaming era, where people are coming up off of
For
streaming.
sure.
Where back in the day, you had to come up off of literally being on the road. You weren't
Yeah.
making any money off your
Yeah.
music aside from selling the record, but other than that, you're on the road doing shows and you're performing and entertaining. And that's what made names before. We've kind of lost that. Not you though.
What?
You were an entertainer all the way.
No,
It's
for real.
kind of interesting because I've been taking this role a lot more lately, like almost like a mentorship role with a lot of people, and it's been weird because I'm over here telling them stuff that I wish that I would have been told, like in the beginning. One of those things that I think makes a lot of performers and singers and entertainers that are like the ones that are like me, I guess, like in that realm where we're like, show first and performance first and connection first, and then like the records are very very important, but like how we portray them on stage is like just as important. As opposed to a lot of artists like the ones you were saying, like it's a streaming era where they're like putting out songs and they're not thinking about being on stage, and then they get on stage and they're trying to figure out what to do. One of the things about it is that I came from, I'm a preacher's kid, so I came from like growing up in church. You're in church in front of people every week, like, and trying to make sure you don't mess up. Like, every single week, trying to find ways to be able to, do this thing where you are using your voice and your skills as a musician or whatever it is to be like a vessel, to bring people to a place. And then the same thing with like I also did a lot of like cover gigs for a long time too.
Okay.
When like early on when I was playing for a lot of people, when I was doing a lot of stuff with bands and stuff. And so those, I mean, of course the cheat code with that is that you're doing stuff that's already popular. So there's that, but also there's an element of it where people are looking at you like, okay, cool, so we've heard this song, we know this song, and that's something that we're looking forward to, but like how can you make it something more than what it was when I first heard the record? And so finding ways to get yourself to shine through that and not just be like a moving radio is that's a learned skill in that whole diaspora of things. And so the thing is now, especially with this being such a streaming age, is that what's really important is making. I mean, it's always been important to make records that connect with people, make records that people want to sing, that people want to listen to, that people want to play over and over and over again. And the thing is, it's so much harder when you come from being like in these cover bands and you have like say a club that has an audience that's there all the time to hear covers of Prince and Stevie Wonder and all that other stuff like that.
Right.
They're already gonna be there. They're already gonna be in the place. Now you're going from that to being the artist and trying to find that same confidence that you'd have singing like Stevie Wonder and all that, singing your own music, and then making people care about that just as much. But because you're so used to the audience already being there, to the audience already being placed in a spot, you're either going to these people who are used to hearing covers and trying to get them to care about your original music, or you're singing to like three or four people until that audience grows.
Right.
But a lot of these other artists, they're not even thinking about it. They're making the records, they're putting out the music, putting out a new song every week, every 2 weeks, every month, or whatever it is. And they're like, oh, go on stage? I guess so. And then they have a line wrapped around the building, waiting to get into the place to sing the songs that they've been singing at home. And they're just up there singing to the track, but they have a sold out show because their first objective was to connect with the people through music. And so finding that balance in there, being able to be a performer, being able to be an entertainer, being able to connect with people on stage and all of that through the methods that you learn from from connecting through covers or through church or through anything like that, but also being able to connect with people who already are singing your songs.
Right.
That's a skill and an art that I think that a lot of artists are being discounted for because there's so many people who say, oh, they can't do this on stage, they're not a great singer, they're not a great lyricist, da 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 da, all this other stuff. What they learned how to do is like make people feel something through what they've created. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, man, I love watching you perform. The singing, the playing. I think the first time you didn't have a bass guitar, but you say you play keys too. Because I grew up in the church too, so that's where I basically learned how to play drums.
Yep. Yeah.
And we've talked about that before. Just the importance of like church and music and how it cultivates musicians and singers and artists, and it like teaches you so much, of how to entertain, how to control a crowd and be in front of a crowd. It basically kills stage fright at an early age. Like I don't never have stage fright. Partly that's from me playing in church at an early age in front of a congregation of 60, 70, 100 people, as a teenager, plus being in bands, all those type of things. Because I think it's almost we're suffering a little bit, I think, in the music world, not pushing just like band in school and playing like actual musicianship. I think we're losing that a little bit. We're struggling to find younger musicians. Like, where are all the musicians at? It just seemed like they were everywhere when we were younger. People were playing instruments more.
You know what though? I'm not entirely. Let me see how am I gonna say this. I'm not entirely mad at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at it because I remember there was a point in time where a lot of people were learning instruments just because they just want to pick something up and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, a lot of the kids that I see these days that are picking up instruments and playing, it's because they really love it. It's because it's something they really want to do and they really want to take it somewhere. You know?
Yeah.
And so, like getting people who really, really want to do it for like a reason.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. That's
a real
dope
love
to me.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
And they're out there. I just feel like it's changed a little bit.
It has a lot.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk about American Idol a little bit.
Woo.
And how that experience affected you and changed you and influenced you.
Man. American Idol. Wow. It's so interesting too because I want to say it was around this time 2 years ago that I really kind of got into the process of it. So American Idol was amazing. I think primarily because of the people that I met there. Just being around so many people that really love what they do, that are really putting their all into becoming, the American Idol, becoming
Right.
somebody who has a voice that says something and people listen, and particularly because they pick people from these places, not only physically but like in their lives, so emotionally, and a lot of us, we had just come off of like losing loved ones. Like, I had lost my mom not long before that,
Hmm.
and a lot of other people had lost parents and family members, or just had life situations that made it really hard for them. And so coming together like that in that space was so healing
Hmm.
for all of us. And then not only that, being able to sing along with each other, being able to grow with each other, learn with each other. We even like
Now, when you say like sing along, like you were
yeah.
still interacting with the other contestants
Oh yeah.
outside of just the actual competition.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because essentially, like American Idol is like uh, maybe like 10-20%, performances on TV and all that.
Hmm.
Maybe if that much. The rest of it is interviews, and it's B-roll, and it's rehearsals, and that even is like maybe another 10-20% of it. And then the rest of it is us just sitting in a room. They
Hmm.
just pack a whole bunch of us in a room, sit us in a place, and we're just sitting there waiting for whatever's happening next while somebody else is recording their thing.
Hmm.
Right.
And, just sitting in a room singing and eating and talking about life.
Hmm.
you know?
Hmm.
And one of the cool things, too, like with my season, one of my friends, his name is Roman Collins.
Hmm.
Oh man, actually, we had the whole squad. We had the gospel squad in there. It was
Okay.
Roman, it was Odell, like
Some singers.
it was some singers, but not only that, like there were some ministers too,
Yeah.
straight up
Okay.
ministers, and so
Yeah.
like people were, like people don't even know people were on American Idol getting saved. Like it was wild.
That's
like,
good.
Like
Wow.
had entire like prayer circles, and like
Yeah.
people just in tears, like running around the room and
Yeah.
everything, like singing worship songs, which was wild because that's not the first thing that you think about when you think like American Idol. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Like yeah, of course you got people like Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson and all that who will sing like a gospel song here and there,
Mhm.
but not like just that experience got me not only to a place in my career and my mindset, and like my work ethic and my drive and that fire that I had almost forgotten was there, but also it got me closer to God.
Yeah.
Honestly, being around that many people who were also experiencing the same thing.
Mhm.
So yeah, and then outside of that, the actual show itself, going in there and seeing Luke Bryan, Lionel Richie, Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Man, I went in there with the plan. I was like, I'm about to go on TV, and I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna sing my original music.
Yeah.
I'm gonna present who I am as an artist, as a musician, as a singer.
Was that a choice that they left up to you? Like, does everybody sing original music, or did you have to sing covers, or like?
Everybody doesn't, and they even suggest covers in the beginning, or at least they suggested.
And you
it
was
to
like,
me.
nah, and you said nah.
Man, because some years before I was on this TV show called The Four on Fox with DJ Khaled and Megan Trainor and Fergie and all that other stuff like
That's
that.
crazy.
Right.
It was, and that one was wild too. That one was a whole different crazy experience. But one of the things that happened with that show is that I got off of that show, and there were a bunch of people coming up to me in grocery stores asking for autographs, and I went on TV, did like morning news interviews and stuff like that. Like, all these people recognized me, but they recognized me as that guy from the TV show that sang Jonas Brothers.
Mm.
They recognized me as the one who did that thing on stage that was kind of cool. But like going into American Idol, the intention was set. I was like, when I leave this, I want people to be like, this is Eddie Callier. This is this artist that I believe in, whose story that I'm invested in, whose music that I like.
I like
wanna
his
hear.
music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is all these people, this isn't to knock anybody who loves singing covers, but like at the same time, all these people have told their stories.
Mhm.
The stories have been told on records, they've been told on stages by the people who it was like most authentic to.
Mhm.
And there are a few songs too I can say I feel that type of connection to them when I sing them, and they're other people's songs, but like at the same time there's stuff that I experienced in my life. There's a
Right.
story that I have to tell, that I want to tell, that I want to be told by me.
Right.
And so in that, I want to be able to really be out there telling it, and tell it to people who need to hear it the most.
And that was a good platform to tell it.
Yeah.
To take that opportunity to, like you said, to
And
use that platform.
it's funny because they told me, the producers, before the situation, they kind of were giving me advice. They were like, oh yeah, for your first audition, maybe like do a cover or something like that, play guitar and show them that you can do some stuff, and then maybe bring in your originals. I was like, cool, yeah, okay. So then I did the exact opposite. I went in there and I played piano and I did my original music. Like,
And how'd that go?
oh man, so I sat down at the piano. I played the song. I was looking Katy Perry through the back of the head. Like,
You did what you did what that girl had did to you.
yeah, exactly. And then I stood up from the piano and I walked to the mark in the middle of the room, and I looked up and I had a standing ovation.
Nice.
Yeah, all three judges were standing up and clapping. And,
Nice. How'd that
nice.
feel?
It felt weird because I didn't go there with the intention of winning American Idol. I didn't go there with the intention necessarily of going to the next round. I
Right.
went there with the intention of showing who I am on television, to the people that are like receptive to it.
Yeah.
That was my whole thing. I was like, I did the TV thing before. This time I want to do it, but do it intentionally.
Do you
know.
feel as though that was one of the most impactful moments in your music career?
Absolutely, for sure, but not even for the reasons that I thought it would have been. Like Lionel Richie told me that he sees me selling out stadiums, and I'm like, that's all I need right there.
No, for
you
real.
know?
Yeah.
Like Katy Perry was asking where she could listen to my music. Luke Bryan was confused. He was like, why aren't you signed yet? And honestly, just being in that room, and not only that, being surrounded by the people outside of that, all of that entire experience, that's the part that really changed a lot, because I think at that time in my life, I had reached this point that I had never reached before. There have always been times where I've experienced stuff where it's like, I don't know how. I don't know how this thing is going to happen in my life. I know I want this thing to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I know it's going to happen. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to do something and just believe that it's going to be what it needs to be. But that was a point in time in my life where I was like, I don't even know what I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want anymore. Because, it was a very interesting year for me. The year after my mom had passed, and then a couple of years after my brother had passed, and a bunch of other people had passed. And,
Sorry for your loss.
I'd had
Yeah.
thank you, I appreciate that. It
Seemed like it was a lot of heaviness.
so much heaviness.
No, it
And
feels.
you can sometimes in this life experience so much heaviness. It's almost like being in the gym, and you're at the bench press and you're going. It's like at a certain point in time the muscles start getting tired.
No, for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
And it's like you can keep pushing, but you might tear something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it kind of felt like to me at that time in my life. Little did I know I was about to about to get all of the boost, like
Yeah.
all of the everything that I needed to keep pushing forward. Like that whole experience before it aired, and that was a whole crazy experience too.
Yeah.
But before it aired, before it was even announced that it was out, I felt like a whole different person coming. I felt like I went to like the coolest summer camp
No,
of all time.
I remember
That's what's up.
I remember the posts, during that time when you were on there, and I was seeing it. I was like, yo, he looked like he living his best life, like he in the zone, like he's at a place that
That shit
he's
fire.
supposed to be at. And I don't know, it's not like I've hung out with you a bunch and only I met you only the first time you was on Stream Space, but I knew immediately when I met you that you take this very seriously and this music means a lot to you. So seeing you on that stage, American Idol, I'm like, yes, he deserves that. He's in a, whether, like you said, whether or not you win, it's not even about winning. Winning could definitely have changed your life, and it would have, but having the opportunity is just as impactful.
Yeah, because what was that? I think it was like, oh man, it was like some hundreds of thousands of people, like submitted to audition.
Yeah.
And then like
You got to get through a lot.
and then it was like 50,000 people who actually did get an audition, and then like 20,000 people who got to the next round of auditions, and then like 150 people that actually got like a golden ticket, and like just all this other stuff like that. And the thing is, I didn't even submit. I did they reached out to me in a time where I was like, I'm not doing any more of these competition TV shows, none of that. The next thing I do on TV is gonna be like Saturday Night Live or something I'm gonna, or like the Late Show or something like.
Right.
My next television appearance is gonna be a presentation rather than an audition.
Yeah.
And then I got the phone call, like talking about, man, we heard your stuff, we saw your performances, and we want your original music. That was the one prerequisite. We want your original music on the show. We want you to do your stuff. You don't have to do any lines or any other that other stuff. Another prerequisite. Like, we just want to bring you in, have you in front of the producers, and see if we can make this work. And then another prerequisite was that they had to call me directly and ask for me by name, and that's exactly what happened. It was almost like somebody heard me say that, and was like, all right, let's go ahead and dial him up real fast.
Said, we need Eddie.
Like,
for real.
Go find me Eddie.
Go find me Eddie right now.
Man.
That's what's up, though, man. That's what's up.
Wild.
Somebody's out here listening.
Yeah.
Somebody's listening. You got to just keep putting that music out there in the world, because people are listening.
Yeah.
And people need the music that you make, good, clean music, just good music.
Yeah.
And like I say, even your musicianship and your skill level, your vocals is just amazing, Even your guitar playing, I mean, everything is just fire, bro. Like, the world needs to hear more of Eddie for sure, bro. So anything Stream Space can do to push that, we hear. When you called, I was like, I said the phone ring. I said, Eddie. Eddie, hey, I ain't talked to this man in like 2 years.
Yo, you don't know how.
I picked up immediately. Oh, hello?
I've been trying to make my way back up here like since I left, man. That was the craziest. It wasn't even like a full 3 days. I think I was here for like.
Yeah, it was a couple of days. You hit a couple spots and you was back out. I remember you came here. You went to like another. I think you went to maybe to the B-side or something. Yep.
Yeah, B-side.
And then you was like, you might have did one more thing and you was out of here.
I think I went to Rock Hall.
Yep.
I went to Rock Hall and I sang in like some jam session. And that was back when there were still like masks and stuff too.
Yeah,
oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. That was because that was early Stream Space when you came.
Yeah.
Definitely within the first year, probably. And COVID was still at the end of COVID, so masks were still out. Things were still a little weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm so glad you
on the mic and everything.
Wild. I'm glad you was able to come back through, man. I'm glad that we were able to even sit down and just talk to you a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you out here doing your thing, man. You've been moving and grooving.
For real.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a grind. It's been a lot, but it feels like it's getting to a space. It's getting to a place, and that's what it's all for, really.
Yeah.
For sure. I just dropped some new records.
Okay.
So everybody.
Singles, album.
Singles. I got albums coming, projects coming. I need to get on myself some more, but also like I'm trying to give myself grace with the timing of it.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming. I just released back in May a new single called Muse, one of the ones that I did earlier
Yep.
on this on this
The show,
here. Yeah. And then another song that I put out called Green
Okay.
back in April. And crazy thing about it is Green has been probably the least my least promoted song ever. Honestly, I need to give a public apology to my song Green. I am sorry because I have done the least amount of marketing and promotion for that song.
Yeah.
And even with that song has been one of my most streamed songs of the year. And not only that, it's landed on radio a couple of times
Nice.
as well. And so yeah, it's becoming one of my favorite songs, like in my catalog, just to listen to.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go check it out.
yeah, for sure.
Where can the people find you at? What's the socials?
Oh yeah, you can find me everywhere. It is EdiCallier. That's Instagram. That is X, I guess it's called now. That's
X,
Facebook. That's
Twitter.
Apple Music, that's Spotify, also YouTube. If you find me, Edi, last name Callier.
That's
Soon
right.
I'm gonna be dropping a series of live videos from these last couple of years. There's so much just beautiful footage that we've shot and recorded, like direct feed audio for, and a lot of amazing people have been a part of these projects, and so just to really celebrate that work,
Nice.
for the rest of this year, I'm going to be doing my best to really get that stuff out there so people can see what we've been up to, because it's been busy. It's been busy for sure.
Yeah. And you're not stopping. You on tour now. You got some other shows. You about to hit the road again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you outside, all the way outside.
All the way outside of the country.
You
Who
say your
was in
next
Canada?
stop is,
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Tennessee's the next stop. Nashville. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so
While
we'll be
y'all
there.
tuning in, man, you know what I'm saying? Pull up in Nashville. If y'all around Nashville area, go ahead, come
Catch
see
you a
my
good
guy,
show.
man.
Catch you a show. He gonna
You know what I'm
give you a
saying?
good
Very
one.
talented, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
No cap.
absolutely. Yeah, Nashville, Atlanta, New Orleans, Austin, like everybody come be a part of the things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
What was your first live TV performance like for you?
First live TV performance, I think, was The Four.
Okay.
Well, technically, first live national TV performance. Yeah, I'd had some like local TV stuff, like like news pulling up to shows and stuff like that. But yeah, first live national TV performance was The Four.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
Mm-hmm,
That's what's up.
The Four.
The Four.
Yeah.
Man.
Who was all the judges on there?
That so it was DJ Khaled,
Mm-hmm.
Megan Trainor,
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Walk, and Diddy.
You said
I love the fact that I saw I saw in my peripheral like the whole room was
Hey,
like
both of them looked over at the same time. No, that was
you seen how fast I turned up from my phone? He said, and Diddy.
hell no.
man.
Wow.
Hey, what year was that?
That was 2018.
Yep, that read.
Oh man.
That read.
I'm gonna keep my
Man, oh,
jokes. I'm gonna
man.
keep my jokes to myself. but
Say that shit.
Man.
I'm not.
Damn.
It's interesting, man, because I'm like, man.
So like, how was that encounter? Like, was he cool,
Well-
or was he weird? Like motherfuckers say he is though. Like,
I mean, it's Hollywood. Everybody's weird.
I get that.
For
I
sure.
get that. You know what I'm saying? I understand
Yeah.
that. I got family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That type shit. So I get that.
Yeah.
But like, on some like real like human type shit. Like,
you know what? What I'll say is that I didn't experience enough one-on-one time to know.
That's probably
much-
best.
To know.
that's one of the jokes right there. Hell no.
I'm sorry.
This nigga crazy.
I told you I was gonna keep my jokes to myself, but that one
that was
I couldn't let that one
He
slip.
ran into that one for real. Oh shit!
man.
I was not expecting that though.
That
was funny.
It's interesting because I'm not even gonna lie. I honestly and wow, I don't even know if I should be saying this out loud in a public forum. But there's certain things you're careful about how you say it in public. Because. Like, people are like, yeah, so you were on the 4. Who all were the judges? There was, like, Megan Trainor, and there was there was
judges.
DJ Khaled, and
Get them out the way.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, no.
like, you kind of whisper the other one, like,
You said who?
Like, who?
And it's like, man, but you know what? It's interesting because that experience, another thing about that experience is that, like, it took a lot of what made me who I am.
Type shit.
How supportive I am of, like, other artists around me, and how much I love what I do and how much I enjoy being. It took that and, like, turned it into this narrative of making it a bad thing, and I had to look at myself in the mirror for a little bit, because Diddy was one of the main ones who said, like, get mad, like, you too nice, too soft, and I'm like, y'all are the ones that told me to go up on stage and be nice. Like, what? But
Diddy really didn't want that. He wanted to see somebody.
I don't even know if it's really.
I wasn't even trying to be. That wasn't even a joke. I think that was like on the music, on like a manager side, like say yeah, they want you to be nice, but I think like once you actually get on that stage, like break the rules,
For sure.
like wow them,
Yeah. And that's
gotta impress Diddy. Pause.
But like in a real sense though, like
Y'all gotta chill out, man.
You should have never said. You should have left Diddy out there. You should have said it was 3 judges.
I ain't never watched that show, bro. Type shit. So that's really what I was
never
asking.
Said Diddy, bro.
That's really why I was asking who was the judges.
But really,
shit.
It's the executive producers that are like in charge of all of it, like because
Yeah.
everybody has like lines in the script.
Yeah, I was about to say,
it's
that shit be
unscripted
scripted.
television.
So
for sure.
even
But,
Diddy,
like,
okay.
Diddy and all of them necessarily
Like,
doesn't like run anything. Really.
they're just the faces of it.
I
you
got
So
know?
it was
you.
like 20% scripted type shit.
I don't even know if it's 20 to be honest. It might
Oh,
be
it's
a
less
little
than
bit
that,
more.
huh?
It might be more than that.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah.
75, 80.
I mean, because the thing about unscripted television is that it's unscripted, right? Like they're not like these people who have lines and all this other stuff. Like ABC says this, and then da-da-da. It's like you go there, you might say, "Oh, my favorite color is blue," and they'll say, "Okay, cut. Now, can you say that again? But say." Because the sky is blue and I just wish I could fly, my favorite color is blue. Like they'll take what you say and then try to turn that into something that fits.
Embellish it a little more. Yeah.
That it fits the narrative of the story that they're trying to tell. So while it's not a script, it's a story for sure because it's television. And at first that was like weird to me. And then I started thinking about it as I've gotten more in the realm of because I've started dabbling in like film and like all this other stuff like that as well, and also curating shows and all that. And so I understand more the other side of it, where it's like there might be a story that you're trying to tell, and so you pick these people to tell that story the way that you want it to be told. But from outside looking in, it just looks like, oh, okay, so it's just a script. It's not real. It's like, no, it can be real and still be like structured,
right?
And so for that, I'm not mad at like anybody in the production side of any of these shows when they're like, this is the story we want to tell this season and this is how we're gonna do it. But it is for sure like they have a narrative and they want to get that out there, and so the people that can help them push that narrative the most are the people that they push forward.
Eddie just broke down what unscripted television is, everybody. So if you didn't know, now you know. So cause my young ass bro, they ain't never just choose this nigga to man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
They ain't choose this nigga. Dude should have won.
it's not about the voice. It's not about the stage presence. It's not about the talent.
No, for
Sometimes
real.
it's not even about the looks. It's not. What it all boils down to is what is the story that they're trying to tell and who can help them tell it the most effectively.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Eddie, you in the building, man. You already know.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Any time you coming into town, you got to stop by Stream Space.
Absolutely.
You know, and next time, like we said, next time we gonna try and get a show together. We gonna get some people out. We gonna have us a show next time. It's time.
Yeah.
On me.
It's time.
Oh yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
I gotta do Cleveland the right way. You know.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Gotta do it the right way.
You know, come back in probably summertime
Yeah.
next year. You know, maybe spring, summer next year.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Yep.
That'd be smooth.
Yep. But yeah, hey, he told y'all where to follow him. Go follow him ASAP. Check that music out.
Y'all know how
Tap
to
in,
spell.
tune in.
He spelled his name.
Yeah.
He did.
Y'all know how to motherfucking spell.
You know how to spell it. Get the music. Watch the videos.
That's right.
Share it. Stream it.
Yes.
Y'all not illiterate.
No, y'all can do it. It's
If
not
y'all
that hard.
are,
Exactly.
We'll help you out if you need help.
if y'all really
Rewind the
illiterate,
video. Yeah.
for real, take y'all mouse, y'all finger, and hit the rewind.
Rewind.
Go back, get his motherfucking name,
Follow.
follow him,
listen.
please. He's on all platforms, like he said. Don't be a fucking dumbass. You should have been a good kid. Male, female, whatever the fuck you want to be called. hyphen, pronoun. shoulda listened.
Smoke on one today.
I'm just high.
I'm just high.
I'm just
He
high.
ain't get no
I ain't
sleep
get no
last-
sleep for real, y'all. I ain't
He a
gonna
little
lie.
agitated.
I ain't getting no sleep for real. But no, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Man,
like for
absolutely,
real. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes,
Real,
sir.
really
Yes, sir.
talented, man. He came through with the bass and the guitar.
Yeah, he ain't playing. He ain't playing.
On his Jimi Hendrix shit.
That's what
he
I'm
got
saying.
He got a motherfucking scarf tied to the end of that
Come
motherfucker,
on,
bitch.
come on. He not playing.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And then he really come Jimmy with the motherfucking suit jacket, no shirt on.
With no shirt on.
Fuck is you talking
He
about?
been rocking that though. He rocked that when he was here
That's
before.
cool.
That's his style. He
You know
been
what I'm saying?
doing
That's
that.
what I'm saying. A seat bust
yeah,
down.
this
You know
ain't
what I'm
nothing. Don't
saying?
think he just did that for today. He been rocking it like that. That's how he get
Come
down.
down with it. You
I ain't
know
never
what
seen him with his shirt on. For real, I ain't never seen him perform with his shirt on. Find me a picture of Eddie performing with his shirt on. I'll wait.
It's funny.
I'll wait.
I was telling this story earlier. So there was one time in Atlanta where I was at a show and I was about to go up on stage, and honestly, I was tired. I was like, you know what? I've done a whole lot. People, you know, they'll know me when they hear my voice or whatever. I had on like a dad hat and a hoodie and some Crocs and some sweats.
You
I
was
was
chilling.
big
He
chilling,
said
right?
I was cool in it.
And I got up on stage. They called my name, and people were looking around to see where I was. They were like, "What? He's here?" I'm standing in front of the microphone, and people are looking around. I have the guitar in my hand, and people are looking around trying to find out where I
They ain't
am.
never seen you dressed like that.
It's crazy. Like,
They like,
Yeah.
take your shirt off. No.
exactly.
Hell no.
Yeah, but yeah, it's wild. It's a thing now.
He was in the
That's
back
what's
of
up.
his head like, I probably need to do this more often.
Right.
So,
Right, incognito.
Honestly, it was
Hiding
weird.
in plain sight.
I almost felt guilty. I felt like I disappointed some people.
Like you
I'm
robbed him. Like,
yeah, I'm like, oh man,
Mhm.
sorry I didn't bring the chest
why the
today.
fuck do you
sorry, I
have a
didn't bring the
shirt
chest
on?
today. They like really getting mad. You got a shirt on. Like,
Like really getting upset.
Take the fucking shirt off! Hey! Hey!
I paid my money for this.
I didn't pay for this! I didn't pay for this!
That's
It's
crazy.
like-
Did we pay for this? We didn't pay for this.
It's like going to McDonald's and finding out they stopped selling burgers.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Well,
no.
what did you think we came here for?
Yeah, can I get a Big Mac, double cheese? I'm sorry, sir. We do not
we-
sell beef anymore.
we stopped selling-
Whoa, wait a minute.
What?
When the fuck did this happen?
All we got is fries.
Fries?
Exactly.
You got some chicken nuggets,
Fries and
chicken
salads.
Cause you know they ain't got no milkshakes. Never.
Never.
Ever.
It depends
I haven't
on,
been to McDonald's in so long. Actually, no. You know what? We went to McDonald's while we were in Canada on the tour.
depends on what
That was the
city you
first
put in.
time like I'd been to a McDonald's and actually got a chance to eat the fries because because I'm vegan, I'm plant based, and so
type shit.
you know, like I haven't been able to have American
Yeah.
like.
They don't cook that shit.
They
the beef
cook it in
tallow?
beef. Yeah, they're not up there. In fact, America's one of the only countries in the world that still cooks their fries and beef. That's crazy.
No funny shit. I got to get my passport.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
But like, yeah, I do remember the days though back when I used to be getting that 20 piece chicken nugget with the Big Mac
Come on,
and all
man.
that,
Come
and
on,
then
man.
I'd be like, all right, let me go ahead and get a milkshake, and every time that machine was down.
Never works.
Never.
I think they just took them off the menu. They don't even offer them no more. They
even
just
offer
like,
'em.
well, you know what? We just gonna stop even selling them, bro. We ain't got it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't had no fast food.
Man. Yeah, but
Eddie in the house, y'all. Eddie
We
in
in
the
here,
house.
man. Episode 55.
55.
You know what I'm saying?
We slid in on you. Smooth Monday. On a Labor Day, on a holiday.
Fucking pussyfoots.
I'm geek.
Yeah, my
I
nigga
gotta-
over there is geek.
I'm floating
For
right
sure.
now.
I'm high. I'm running off probably like 3-4 hours.
Right, we all running off fumes right now,
You know
for
what I'm
real.
saying?
right, driving 50 hours. No, actually, now we're probably up to like what 65. 70?
So y'all drove from like Cali type shit?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. They
fucking
we
God.
gotta get them out of here so they can get some food.
Y'all
drove
get
up
some rest.
from
Go to bed.
California.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all
go
gotta
to bed.
Went to Seattle and then
Get
from
up out of
Seattle
here.
across
Y'all
to
might
Canada.
as well. Y'all might as well just get in. When y'all get in the car, find some on the DoorDash. Agree on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hit that motherfucking crib up. Y'all might as well wait till the food come. When the food come. Hey, you hear me though?
Honestly,
Hey,
at
you hear
this
me though?
point, at this point,
You know,
Y'all for real. Y'all best bet find something on the way.
On the
Y'all
way.
gotta go.
on the way.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, y'all. You
Yeah,
already know
man.
how we get down.
We ain't about
We
to
love
do
you.
no 10 minutes goodbyes, man. It's the co-host, the original Smokey. You know what I'm saying? We up in here every Monday, or if not every other Monday.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Episode 56
Coming up.
coming up. We don't tell y'all who the guest is until the day of the flyer. But today wasn't a flyer because it was a holiday and we had shit going on.
It was.
So with that being said,
it's been a crazy couple
it was
days.
a real special day because we had a real special person
Go check that video out. Go
come
run
and
it up.
perform for us.
He
So
killed
I need
it.
y'all to go to the Stream Space YouTube channel. Tap in
Tap in.
and go ahead and watch that. You know what I'm saying? And then dub back to this one.
Watch it all.
Watch it again.
That's right.
So you illiterate ass motherfuckers can hear how he spelled his name for y'all, so you can follow him on all social platforms.
Come on
you
now.
feel me?
He need
you
all
already
y'all.
know where the fuck we
We
at.
need all the
though.
fans.
You know what I'm saying? You already
Oh, we
know
here.
where
We
the fuck
here.
we at.
We here.
You know what I'm saying?
We about to be out of here though.
We is out of here actually. We love y'all. I'm still on my run, so it's still fuck the haters. You know what I'm saying? I'm still
Okay,
on
that's
my
good.
run.
Yeah.
Probably give me
Do you love the haters or you do not love the haters?
Oh no, I love the haters.
You love the
because-
haters?
I love the haters
Okay.
because that lets you know you're doing something right.
I guess so.
That lets you know
yeah.
if you don't have what's the song say? If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, is you? Like
That's true.
that's
That's
what
true.
it says.
That's what they say.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I said forget them. Forget
He
all
just-
that. Just forget them.
He just clarified it. 2 weeks. I'll be loving y'all haters again.
All right,
But,
y'all.
we out of here.
Peace.
We love y'all.